Welcome to your unconventional commencement.
Greetings to everyone, students, families and friends, FIT faculty, staff and administration, and other distinguished guests. I am Dr. Giacomo Oliva, Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to this very special virtual event in celebration of the members of FIT's graduating class and the completion of their associate and baccalaureate degrees. We wish that we could be with you here today in person to share these joyous proceedings, for they underscore the importance of higher learning and mark a significant milestone in our students' education. Nonetheless, we are thankful that through the power of technology, we are able to come together virtually to recognize and congratulate our graduates for all that they have accomplished. We sincerely hope that you enjoy our commencement ceremony today.
Commencement is about the future, and we are celebrating the start of a new phase in all of your lives as holders of well-earned FIT degrees. Commencement is also about the past, as you follow in the footsteps of graduates before you. And now we proceed with one of FIT's commencement traditions, the transfer of colors. The Fashion Institute of Technology was founded in 1944 during World War II by individuals of great vision. It began in borrowed space with borrowed equipment. But one item of its own was an American flag. The flag has been handed down as a visible demonstration of the way each class touches the next in a never-ending chain.
And as we honor the American flag, so too we honor the flags of all countries, as represented by the flag of the United Nations, as tribute to the diversity of our community and the world.
FIT is a public institution that serves many. Among the most important are the people of New York State. Our flag is a deep blue. Our students will transfer from one class to the other the colors of the state of New York. The city of New York is also served by this great institution. The city's Dutch heritage is identified by the colors of its flag, orange, white, and blue. Our students will now transfer from one class to the other the colors of the city of New York. The flag that remains is FIT's. It is blue, symbolizing aspiration, dedication, and achievement. It represents the faith in education with a purpose that was held by the founders of this college with great pride. We conclude this traditional ceremony by asking our students to transfer from one class to the other the colors of the Fashion Institute of Technology of the State University of New York. Madam President, the colors have been transferred.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. The past year and a half has not been easy, as we live through moments in history such as the pandemic, the Black Lives Matter movement, virtual schooling, the Stop Asian Hate movement, and many more. You persisted through and discovered the silver linings of being virtual. You coped with being away from family and friends, you found employment in a scarce job market, and for some, you managed to stay sane being at home. These are a few of many victories you may have encountered, and I hope they remind you all how strong you are. The former SGA president, Sally Haas, once said, "You are not a student first, but a human being." After today, some of you may not be students, but remember that you are not a job, You are not a service. You are a human being, and your feelings are always validated. Reflect, forgive, and rest because you deserve it. We are all unique people from different walks of life, and I encourage you to listen to understand others. Hate and bigotry are not accepted here and not accepted for any reason. Protect your neighbors and check in with your friends and family. You never know what battle people are going through. It's okay not to be okay, but always remember that you have the power to create your reality. Thank you to all the families and everyone at FIT for believing in us, and I wish nothing but the best for everyone. Thank you.
As the president of the Faculty Senate, and on behalf of all the faculty of the Fashion Institute of Technology, congratulations. You have not only graduated from an incredible institution, but you have done so in one of the most unusual times in the history of FIT. You persevered not only with the numerous and challenging tasks that normally comprise a degree, but with everything extra that the world could throw at you as well. For this reason, we, the faculty, know and are completely certain that success will follow you wherever you go. Congratulations again.
Good evening, my name is Jiawei Wong and I'm honored to speak on behalf of the AAS class of 2021. In these 2 short years, each of us have had our own unique experiences at FIT, but one thing that we all share in common is living through a pandemic. Many of us struggled to adapt to remote learning, be it due to the scarcity of technology, declined productivity levels, or time zone differences for my fellow international friends. I have never seen more sunrises in my life, but being here today means that we have all conquered the unforeseen circumstances together. Congratulations. Something that I learned during my time at FIT that I will bring with me throughout my life is to challenge myself by trying new things, even if I feel fear. I encourage you to ask questions even if you think you might sound stupid, apply for roles even if you think you're unqualified, and take extra classes even if you think they might be too much work. Trying everything I could, even though it wasn't 100% guaranteed to work, made my journey a memorable one. It left me with invaluable opportunities, newfound interests, and lifelong relationships because I stepped out of my comfort zone. You never know unless you try. Congratulations once again, class of 2021. Whether you're furthering your studies, going to the workforce, or something else, always remember to step out of your comfort zone. After all, we would not be where we are today if we had not taken any chances. So take on your fears and explore what your world holds.
Congratulations, class of 2020 and class of 2021. This is your own very glorious day. This may not be the commencement that you dreamed of, but in no way does the lack of traditional ritual take away from your achievement. Naturally, you didn't arrive at FIT wanting to be known as the classes of COVID-19, but perhaps there's another way to look at it. Last year, in a commencement speech that he delivered in Ohio, Tom Hanks called you the chosen ones. Chosen because you chose to succeed. You chose to complete your choice of studies. You chose, in the face of an unimaginable fate, to graduate. And here you are. You walked through that storm and you claimed your place and you found your voice. And indeed, this is your day. And though the pandemic will forever be part of your identity, there's something else, something more important that distinguishes you. In your time with us, the world, the country, and our campus as well became the canvas for some of the era's most difficult, divisive issues. Racism and bigotry of every description, gun violence, immigration, police brutality, climate change. And you looked at the violence and the bigotry and the destruction of the environment in the face and in ways that cannot be misinterpreted or ignored. You said no. You raised your voice, you rallied, you protested and petitioned, You put your elected officials and your FIT professors, all the administrators, and me as well, on notice and demanded change. Fairness, equity, diversity, respect. You became change agents for a world in desperate need of repair. You give me hope for a better future. However, now you face more choices as you step into the careers that you prepared for at FIT and life, real life, takes over. How are you going to nurture your sense of purpose? As you start to grow and build new families and friendships, and new experiences shape your perspectives, what values will you hold dear and continue to fight for? What will be your North Star? Well, my bet is on you. In times of unprecedented peril, you chose the light and proved that you have the power to make a difference. So class of 2020 and class of 2021, I will be watching as you make your mark. And I want to wish you much success and Godspeed. And now I am thrilled to be able to introduce your commencement speaker and the recipient of the 2021 President's Award for Creative Excellence. I suspect that this is a woman who needs no introduction. She's an actress, a singer, a producer, a director, and entrepreneur. I bring you Tracy Ellis Ross.
FIT! Classes of 2020 and 2021, woohoo! I am so honored to be your commencement speaker this year, and oh, how I wish we were together in person celebrating this powerful, beautiful moment in your lives, and also so that I could see what great outfits you all would have chosen to wear under your cap and your gowns. But honestly, there's pretty much no one else that I would rather be with than a group of creators and innovators. I think you all are doing the work of angels, seriously. I have loved and treasured fashion, design, and craftsmanship from a very, very, very young age. I basically came out of the womb with two things: joy and a hankering for all things exquisitely designed, be it a doll, jewelry, a table, a building, ceramics, textiles, turnstiles, album covers, and trust me, I've seen an album cover or two in my day. I've witnessed the power of a kick-ass suit and a beaded gown, a church hat, and a great commercial. I have lost myself in way too many games of Miss Pac-Man than I care to admit. Main titles for TV shows reside in my heart for eternity. I love a beautifully bound book, pillowcases, sheets, and French antiques, wallpaper, light fixtures, sofas, rugs, and did I mention shoes? Shoes. I have always loved shoes. I notice it all. It offers me fuel, and all of it is an integral part of my identity and self-expression. Some of you are leaving FIT as designers of toys, interiors, cars, games, and packaging, photographers, illustrators, architects, animators, and filmmakers. Some of you are on the business side of these creative industries, heading into advertising, marketing, or journalism. Or you will become experts in art, cosmetics, home products, and textiles. So basically, you all will be making things for me. Or you will be building retail strategies or managing sustainable supply chains, which also fascinate me as someone who has launched her own beauty business, Pattern Beauty, and is building a plane as I am flying it, so to speak. What unites everyone here graduating today is creativity. That is what brought you to FIT. You all are dream weavers, the spice rack of our lives. I can tell you from experience that we need people who are professionally bilingual, who speak both design and business, creativity and commerce. So whether you end up on the creative side or the business side of this industry, you will have an opportunity to use your talent as a gateway into changing perceptions. and that is vitally important. You will be telling the stories of what's happening in our lives, particularly at this inflection point that we're in right now. Fashion and design give us an opportunity to make a statement about who we are and what matters to us. So I ask you, who are you and what matters to you? Keep asking yourself that question year after year. Let your heart and your gut be your guide, and be excellent at what you do. And as the great John Lewis said, you must be bold, brave, and courageous, and find a way to get in the way. So how will you get in the way in your own way? How will you stand for justice, freedom, equity, inclusion, choice, and safety? Because we no longer have the luxury of not being bold, brave, and courageous. Let your work comfort, inspire, offer an escape, or be a platform. People will have a piece of you, your energy, your vision, along with them at pivotal moments in their lives. So know your impact and use it wisely. I'm counting on you. What it takes to be a creative force and graduate is no small feat, and to do it now, this year, bravo! Creating in a bubble and not in community is not easy. Making a transition into virtual learning in the middle of your education, that's no joke. So I already know that you are determined. Taking that determination out with you into the world is a challenge, but knowing the education that you've had, the mentors who have guided you, and the outstanding work that you've done to earn this degree, I'm absolutely sure you're going to crush it. So please get in the way every chance you have. Go big and go bold, and I want you to know that I will be cheering you on every stilettoed step of the way. Congratulations. How's my hat? Let's make it more fluffy. Ah, much better. Congratulations. Bravo, bravo. Oh, a round of applause and a standing ovation.
Greetings. I am Shannon Mayer, Interim Dean of the J. and Patty Baker School of Business and Technology. Madam President, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the candidates recommended by the faculty of the Baker School of Business and Technology for conferral of the Associate in Applied Science and Bachelor of Science degrees from the Fashion Institute of Technology.
Andrea Doczy, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Claudia Domaslawski, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gail Doran, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nikki Dovzak, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Yelena Draxon, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Andrea Dunn, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Margot Dweck, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Marissa Earle, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Espinal, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I just want to shout out my parents for supporting my education for all these years. I'm very excited for the future.
Giselle Espinoza, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Taylor Figueroa, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Finkel, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Chelsea Floron, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Caitlin Flora, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kytriona Frake, Bachelor of Science, Advertising, Marketing and Communications. Kytriona Frake, Bachelor of Science, Advertising, Marketing and Communications. Franklin Fraley, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Erica Francisco, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Vanessa Funes, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Connor First, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexis Fial, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Gallagher, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Devin Garez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sabrina Jenna, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Gizzo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Glazer, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christopher Gonzalez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brianna Gauthier, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Delzy Gouw, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Evelyn Goikman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anastasia Grace, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christian Grant, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Paloma Green, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Apurva Grover, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gabrielle Guarnacha, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Victoria Guerrero, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Tatiana Guevara, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jaylene Guzman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
This pandemic put me through it, but I beat all the odds, and I'm a very proud first-generation Latina.
Judy Ha, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Zora Hall, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Viviana Harris, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Destiny Harris Williams, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Corinne Hauser, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Hernandez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Such an honor to be following a family tradition and graduating from FIT. It has given me everything that I could have asked for and more.
Sophia Hitchuer, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alacia Hicks, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lauren Hodgen, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Hoffman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Megan Hogan, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hannah Holbrook, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Miranda Howell, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
I couldn't have done this without the support of my professors, my mentors, and my friends, but most importantly, my family. So thank you all for supporting me and chasing my dreams.
Emily Ritz, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Katie Huang, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Isabella Hurtado, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jubilee Huang, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Casey Iadiveo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sarah Ianella, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Tracy M. Hoff, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Amy Yance, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Paula Jaquez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sabrina Jenny, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Jenny. I'm really excited to be getting my bachelor's degree today. It's been a great experience at FIT, and I wanted to say congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it.
Alan Jojo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Evelyn Juarez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michelle Carmely, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Dylan Kelly, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Moira Kelsall, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Kuchler, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Katie Akatiishvili, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Iola Killian, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mi Young Kim, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Yuri Kim, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexandra Klokova, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Angela Ko, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Naomi Koren, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hannah Krebs, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Serena Kwa, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Kushner, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Morgan Labar, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Katerina Lamorges, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Annie Law, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Dana Lawrence, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michaela Lawson, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
I wish class of 2021 nothing but the best in your future endeavors.
Devin Lawson, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Adariel Lee, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Naomi Lee, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ellery Lee, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Cameron Lee Manuel, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Samantha Lessier, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexandra Levine, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kaylee Levy, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emma Lewis, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jim Liao, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Cindy Lim, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Florencia Leondi, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia Leo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Lomando, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Fernando Luna, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kira Leiden, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nicholas Macaluso, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jaya Madre, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Thank you to all of my family and friends for their love and support along this journey. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations to all of the graduates.
Michael Magarasi, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Zena Manrique, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Abby March, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Bianca Marinelli, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Angie Earl Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Isabella Mays, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michael McKelvin, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Roche McFarland, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brinna McGill of Ray, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kimberly McGuire, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mail McGuire, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Natasha McKenzie, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Mendez, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Danielle Milia, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Faith Molinari, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ishika Momin, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carlos Monge, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michaela Maneka, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kayla Monroe, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Christine Montoya, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kate Mooney, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Veronica Moreno, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Megan Morganta, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Hi, I'm Megan Morganti, and I'm graduating this year with a bachelor's degree in Advertising and Marketing Communications. Loved my experience at FIT.
Aston Morrison, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Katya Mueller, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Benning Mustika, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jessica Napolitano, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Shruti Natanmai, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lauren Nielsen, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Francheli Neen, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sarah No, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brittany Jean Nuala, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sophia O'Halloran, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Vanessa Ortiz, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brandon Otero, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Congratulations to the class of 2021, and a big thank you to my friends and family who've been there with me for the past 4 years. Here's the result. Congratulations.
Anna Ottensozer, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carrie Pacheco, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ariana Pano, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ashley Panora, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
I'm so proud to be part of the 11% of Latinos who earn a bachelor's degree in the United States. Thank you, FIT, for this experience, and most of all, thank you, Mommy and Papa.
Terry Parker, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Stephanie Paulino, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Prince Para, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Prince, and I just want to say, we really did this. We really made it, yo. Congratulations.
Heather Peterson, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Claudia Petrikowska, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Haley Phillips, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. And Tamar Pierre Lewis, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ava Pina, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Faye Piscopo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Destiny Powers, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Claudia Preußer, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lilybell Pujols, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jessica Pusateri, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Altina Quoku, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Dielza Kozaj, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Julia Rainwater, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Maya Ramsey, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kelly Reed, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Itzel Reyes Ochoa, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ryan Rizzo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Rollins, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Savannah Rooney, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Marisol Rosalie, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Jillian Reuter, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Hattie Sack, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alyssa Santiago, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ayana Goulart Saro, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sydney Scarilla, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Atara Skonbron, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brina Shook, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rachel Seligman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kayla Selvaggio, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Avni Shah, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Amanda Schiffman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Nicholas Shively, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Sabrina Sibaden, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Congratulations, graduates. We did it. It wasn't easy, but we did it. I wish you all nothing but success and hope you enjoy your celebration.
Samantha C. Song, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Quinn Slayton, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Dejana Sakris, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kareem Solis Barrios, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Georgia Soli, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Carly Spallone, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alicia Srikisun, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Matthew Stewart, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Francesca Sohodolski, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alice Sungarov, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Hi, it's Alice. I just wanted to say a big thank you to FIT for providing me an amazing college experience, and also thank you to my friends and family that have supported me during the past 4 years. I love you guys.
Johanna Supreme, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Emily Supranant, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
To the class of 2021, best of luck, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds. Congrats.
Emma Sermon, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Mackenzie Sutherland, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Kayla Tanjman, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Haley Tarazona, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Zanaira Tariq, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Catherine Tasker, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
We did it, class of 21. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you for everybody that's helped me along the way.
Taylor Terry, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Gregorio Torres, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Lily Trichetta, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Joya Tucker, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Joanna Lee UCOL, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Michaela Irvin, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Anthony Uribe, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Stephen Irwind, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Destiny Vanderveer, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Serena Velarde, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Maria Versace, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. I would love to thank my family and my friends and my girlfriend who got me to this place.
Isabella Vo, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
Congrats, class of 2021. I want to thank my mom, my dad, Brianna, Anthony, Roxy, and all my amazing friends and the faculty at FIT that have supported me the past 4 years.
Rachel Weiss, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Shannon Wibben, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Brianna Wilkerson, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Maya Whitdorkick, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Pria Yoba, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Tessa Yanta, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Rinesha Yusuf, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Danielle Zbajala, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Shihua Zhang, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications. Ariel Zhong, Bachelor of Science, Advertising and Marketing Communications.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and the trustees of the State University of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon all of you who have completed our requirements the Associate in Applied Science degree and Baccalaureate degree, respectively, with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to recognize you as FIT alumni by asking you to shift your tassel, whose color represents the level of the degree that you earn today, from right to left, and you are now official. Congratulations.
Time to turn the tassel. All right, graduated.
Onward and upward, congratulations.
Woohoo! Yes, you did it! Congratulations! All that hard work paid off. Congratulations!
Congratulations, guys. We love you very much. You made it. Please stay in touch.
Woohoo! Yeah! Congratulations! Congratulations! Woohoo! May all your dreams come true.
Congratulations. You made it. You should be so proud.